Um, there's been some things in the last few days going on, and I'm just a little stressed out. So I just needed to make a quick stop in nature as I'm on my way um, from my house to a friend's house to go to our friend Whitney's visitation. She passed away on Sunday. She's only 32. She had brain cancer, and she's been fighting it for a little over a year. I actually just met her about 6 months ago. Her husband needed to get more work done, and they needed some extra help, and so my friend that I'm going to this funeral visitation with introduced me to them as a caregiver, but that wasn't God's intention because I wasn't her caregiver. She became my friend, and I'm just going to miss her. She was such a delight. I was extremely lucky to have met her. So as I head out that way, before I do, really just needed to get outside and clear my head. I figured I would stop by this nature preserve that is out here. It's one of my favorite places locally to come and hike. I probably will not be able to hike the whole thing. I honestly don't even know how long this trail is. It starts up here just off the road. It's technically a horse trail, and it goes down to a creek on a back road from here. But I'm just going to, walk for 15-20 minutes, turn around, just see, get some outside time. All right, so this is where you walk into the trail. Over here, when it's in season, there is cotton that grows. You can see. It's really pretty. Just really tired today. Last night I didn't sleep much. I kept my grandbaby. She went to bed good, but she didn't stay asleep. And, because of stress, I just wasn't able to sleep. So about the time I was trying to go to bed, she woke up. So I think at about 4:30 I went to sleep. Got up at 8 to take her to a dentist appointment this morning. Her first dentist appointment. So a little tired, but okay. Looks like we have a tree that fell. Have to see if I can get that out of the way on the way back. It's real rocky as you first walk through here. It doesn't stay like this. We get past this one little part over here, and it becomes real nice walking. Alright, so this is how the trail starts. There's only a little bit of rocks. After we get past this little part, it opens up and it's really nice walking. This trail, I think, is about 2 miles. I'm probably only going to be walking for about a mile because I won't have time to walk the whole thing. Which I probably already told you that. My brain is so scattered that I don't really know what I'm saying from one moment to the next right now. But one of my favorite trails out here locally. It's just a wildlife preserve. see it opens up as soon as you come back in here, where that rock facing is, and all the way around is water out through there. And of course we'll get closer. You'll see it. You see it a little bit in the distance, like right there, and over here. So I'll walk up and show you that one. I need to get some background information on this place. I'm not really sure if it was like some kind of quarry or exactly what it was, but it's really pretty, especially when the trees are all in bloom. But something about the winter, it's just still and quiet, and I like that. All this grass right here tends to get wet, because not only is the water down there, but there's some sort of a spring type thing that keeps water up here too. Normally I would go, and right about there I would sit. That's where I would eat lunch. But we're just going to keep walking since I don't have a lot of time. Alright, I'm going to walk around this, try to keep my feet dry, and I'll get you back out when I get around. Alright, we got around that. Not too bad. So the trail gets has a few more rocks, but gets pretty smooth pretty soon. You walk around the water a little bit. Then you kind of walk in some open area, and then when you get to the end is a creek. Like I was saying, I won't be able to walk that far today. I'll have to redo this some other time, which I probably walk this trail about 6 times a year. It's really nice. I just really like it. It's just enough to get you outside, get your legs moving, that sort of thing. I really wish they would let you camp out here, but like I said, it's a nature preserve. But I'll show you up the way. There's a couple of really good spots that would be great for camping. And down at the creek would be amazing. So yeah. Alright, you get maybe 3/10 of a mile in. And there's this cute little area the kids like to climb up on these rocks. And then you can see off over into the open area that we'll come up to. Sorry about that. So you just keep walking around here. See, that's the back of the rocks that I had just showed you. Shown, not showed. I don't know. Like I said, my brain. Back side of those rocks. And then you open up onto these slab rocks here. You walk this a little bit. I'll show you this. We get a lot of these little cactus plants around here. See, this is what I'm saying, like, I know at some point you were allowed to camp here because look at this. Not sure why anybody would camp right here, but obviously people did. Now you can't hear it or see it, but the creek is right down through there, and it just continues to follow along. So you're kind of just walking on the outskirts of it. You can't quite see it when you're walking, but when it's flowing good, then you can hear it. And right over here, so I guess maybe the fire ring up there, they would do that there, because there's just not enough area right up here. But this right here would work perfect for a few tents. It wouldn't take anything to get that, you know, not overgrown per se. And then up here, there's another little spot. It's kind of rocky, but there is a spot or two that you could put a tent back in there. Alright, I'll show you something else if I get to it with enough time. Alright, you come out to this little roads up there. And there is actually a parking spot there. Trail continues over here, which is just a little more walking through the woods, but we're not going to be able to do that part today. But I did make it, I guess it's about a mile in, down to the creek. So I'll take you down there and show you that. It's a really pretty cool place. You'll see what I mean about, like, perfection for camping. Great place to have a picnic with your family. There you go. And if you look over there for the horses, the trail continues over there. But I have not been able to get over there yet. If I had the time today, I totally would, because the water doesn't look very high today. It's usually higher than this. There was definitely some kind of buildings at some point back here. You got this over here. And then as we span across, that awesome camp spot. Right up on the beach. It'd be so great. But this here, I normally try to walk over there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that with the water. We'll see. Normally I would take my shoes and socks off and just go for it, or I would be in flip-flops or whatever and do it, but time crunch and all. Look at that little pool, the way the sun is reflecting. It's just so pretty. And as you see, you can walk back here to get across, but right about here, there's no more rocks. Or you can walk up this, come around here, and these rocks right here, you can get all the way over. But right in that area, for whatever reason, it just flows really fast. Okay, let's see if we can come over here or not so we can see around the bend. Got my sandals on, and yes, I'm wearing jeans, you know, when it's something like this and not very long. And I've got... Jeans are comfort to me. I know that you shouldn't hike in jeans, but it's my thing. Well, looks like I'm not going to be able to walk across there without taking stuff off, so... we can still get over there. I'll show you how to go around it and up on it. I'll just walk over to the side of this pool. A little slippery. Normally I would come up right there. See, there's some more of this wall back here. It's the edge of it. But you see here, almost looks like a frame, you know, like for a basement or something. And then more rock wall. See, this looks almost like a chimney of sorts. And then here we are on the other side of it. And come walk on it. And kids love to come up here and climb on this stuff. And yep, I'm one of the kids. And there we are. See, it looks like, see, like right here you can walk this way and there's some rocks underneath it. But right over by the rocks on the other side, I'm not sure how deep that goes right there. But I do know right here, where it's not flowing as quickly, that it is still flowing. It's a little deceiving, and you can't see how deep it is, but I'm gonna say that it's probably about hip deep right there. So, you know, that's not something that I'd be doing by myself for sure. Don't want to get in that kind of situation. But isn't it just so beautiful? And I guess it's time to get to walking back. I'm not sure I want to know what was going on out here. You just never know about people. But hope they had fun. Don't know if you can see it through there. There we go. I know there's a spot somewhere where I can show you the reason why I sit where I usually sit to have a snack or lunch or whatnot. Some of these pretty berries over here. Not sure if you can hear it over the road noise. You can kind of hear the trickle of water, and that's what I want to show you. It's the tiniest little waterfall, if you can even call it that. But when you're sitting there, it sounds very big and very pretty. Maybe right up here I'll be able to show you. Well, looks like it's still blocked from there. I'll have to try to walk over to it. Sometimes there's water running off through here, all the way down into there. Here we go, though. We can walk down this a little bit, and you should be able to see what I'm talking about. It's just so beautiful out here. Ooh, that sun is bright. I don't know if you can see anything over that sun. It's like 60 degrees today. It's so beautiful. Alright. See if we can zoom it up in there for you. All I can see is the sun, so I'm not sure if you can see that or not. I'll walk over to it and see if I can show you from the top. Alright, here we are at our ledge. You see what I've got to go through here. Don't think it's very deep though, so. You see where the water's coming up off of there? Whew, made it. So it's coming down from right there. And then part of it, you know, shifts this direction. And some of it goes down into these crevices over here, onto this rock. And then it continues to travel down. And there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Just love it. That tree back there. I tried to move it out of the way, but it's just too big for me. And so we're just walking right back out to the car. Get something to drink, cool off, and head on my way. Not something I'm just wanted to be happening, but it's really hard in these times. A 32-year-old, brain cancer, like, what on earth? don't know. I just don't understand. 32-year-old brain cancer. Children that get cancer. I know some, and it's very sad. They fight their battles so long. They end up teenagers and depressed, and sometimes things happen that shouldn't happen. I wish I understood. But I'm a firm believer that God has a plan for everything. What that plan is, that's for God to know. And for us to continue living lives, teaching, learning, listening to people, getting people to listen to us. We all have a purpose. What the purpose was for my dear friend, I don't know. Maybe to teach us that every day matters. Maybe it's to teach us that we need to live our purpose, and we need to find out what that is and not just continue to live life without even trying to figure that out. I don't know. I just don't know. But getting out here in this beautiful nature is very helpful. The sun is right in my eyes. There we go. I love that tree back there. Y'all have a good day.